So today we're going to be looking at your Unit 8, Module 1, Surface Area, Prisms, and Cylinders video. You should be completing it by the end of today. If you're looking at your flip book, we're going to flip to Surface Area of Prisms and Cylinders. So we're looking at the equations. If you have your rectangular prism, your surface area formula is 2LW plus 2LH plus 2WH. And what that means is this is your height, this is your length, and then this would be your width. And they're labeled right there for you. If we look at the all prisms, your surface area is equal to H times P, which P is your perimeter, H is the height, plus 2 big B. Big B is the area of your base. Whatever that shape might be, that's what we've been working on before. It's the area of that shape. For cylinders, your surface area is 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h. And your radius, we should know what that is by now. And then you have the height. So what's important to remember with prisms is that your base is the two congruent sides. In this case, this one is a triangle. They have to be congruent and they have to be parallel. Alright, so if we look at the ones on the bottom, your examples. We got 4 examples. Number 9. First you have to identify, is it rectangular? Is it a prism, or is it another prism, or is it cylinders? Well, looking, it is a rectangular prism. So we're going to use the surface area formula for that. So if we identify them, we can say our length is equal to 15. We can say that the width is equal to 12. And then the height, we can say, is 9. And it really doesn't matter which you label as long as they are each assigned one of the variables. So our formula for surface area is equal to, alright, so like I was saying, it doesn't matter which one you label as length, width, and height as long as they're each assigned a letter. So then our formula is 2, I guess I'll scoot it down, times the length, which is 15, times the width, which is 12, plus 2 times our length, which is 15, and our height, which is 9. And then I'm running out of room, so I'm going to say plus 2 times our width, which is 12, times the height, which is 9. So once you put all that together and you put it in your calculator, you can multiply it out. You get that your surface area is equal to 846 millimeters squared. Rectangular prisms aren't too difficult, and they're pretty easy to identify. So if we look at number 10, this one will be a triangular prism. It has 2 bases. You can see that the bases are this guy and this guy. They're congruent and they're parallel. So that means that those are our bases. So it's not rectangular and it's not a cylinder. So we're looking at prism, or the other prism. So our formula, and I'm going to write it down this time because I think this one gets a little crazy. Surface area is equal to your height times the perimeter plus 2 times big B, which is area of the base. So in this case, my height is the distance between your 2 bases. So your height is going to be 16. So H is equal to 16. We need the perimeter of the base. So perimeter of your base is equal to 6 plus 14.4 plus this one would be 15.6. So in that case that we get our perimeter is equal to 36. Area of my base, big B, is equal to length times width divided by 2. So I'm going to do 1/2 times length which would be 14.4 times height, or sorry, width, divided by 2, which is the 1/2, and you get the area of your big B is equal to 43.2. Oh, I know. I told y'all we should multiply out, right? So let's go ahead and double check that. We round at the end. So you get 0.5 times 14.4 times 6. Oh, it is. It's 43.2. So if we substitute in, your surface area is equal to height, which is 16, times your perimeter, which is 36, plus 2 times 43.2. So in this case, when you multiply it all out, you get that your surface area is equal to 662.4 feet squared. And yes, you need units every time. Number 11, it's a trapezoidal prism. If you look, there's my base. It's congruent to this guy back over here. They're congruent and they're parallel. If it's a trapezoidal base, you have to start remembering what is the formula for that, where you should have your green formula sheet still. I need to find mine. So if we look, we're going to do your surface area. I'm going to rewrite the formula is equal to height times perimeter plus 2 times big B. So the distance between your bases is 9. So my height is 9. Your perimeter of the trapezoid will be 7 plus 7 plus 4 plus 11. In that case, you get 29. And then big B, your formula for the trapezoidal prism, what is it? We'll do 1/2 times the height, which is 6.1, times the bases, the base lengths added together. So it's going to be 4 plus 11. Put that into your calculator and you get 45.75. So your surface area is equal to 9 times 29 plus 2 times 45.75. And you need to be showing all your work. I don't care how much you're plugging into the calculator. If you're not showing it all, then you're not going to be getting credit. So your surface area is equal to 352.5 centimeters squared. You need to have your green formula sheet handy because you're going to need that for formulas for areas of your bases. Because I'm betting you don't remember all of them. We look at number 12. This is a cylinder. Your base is right here and right here. So my formula for area of a cylinder is surface area is equal to 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi rh. Your radius is going to be 7. Your height between the bases is going to be 29. So when we substitute in, surface area is equal to 2 pi times 7 squared plus 2 pi times 7 times 29. If you put that in your calculator, you get the surface area. Let's put that one in because we want to round at the end. And with pi, we're going to have some decimals. 2 times pi times 7 squared plus 2 times pi times 7 times 29. Oh, nope. 1583.36. If it gives us the 2 decimal places, we want to keep 2. Kilometers squared.